Breathe better and sleep deeper with the Levoit Classic 160 Top Fill Humidifier. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description to get your Levoit Top Fill Humidifier on Amazon today and enjoy a healthier, more comfortable home. Welcome to Switch Spotlight, where we dive into the world of Nintendo's iconic hybrid console and explore its latest developments. Today, we're talking about a very personal topic: our collective inability to tackle those pesky game backlogs. I'm sure many of you can relate. It's like having a never-ending mountain range of games, each one promising a fresh experience, but ultimately getting pushed aside by the next shiny new title. Our guest today is actually doing just that, trying to make sense of his own Switch backlog, and wondering if the upcoming Switch 2 will be the catalyst for change. His story starts in late 2021 when his girlfriend bought a regular Switch, sparking his interest in Nintendo's hybrid console. He opted for a yellow Switch Lite, eager to play some of the best games he was missing out on. Now, 9 years later, our friend is at the point where actually give me some extra time to clear my Switch backlog a bit before 2 hits. He's not alone in this struggle. We've all been there, tempted by third-party ports, caught up in the excitement of new releases, and too curious about what's next. The author's own journey is a perfect example of how it can spiral out of control. Initially, he bought big 4 titles like Breath of the Wild, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Super Mario Odyssey, and Animal Crossing: New Horizons. But soon he found himself grabbing more and more games, including third-party ports like Borderlands and BioShock. So, what's next for our friend? Will the Switch 2 be the answer to his prayers? Well, that's where things get interesting. He knows he needs a change of pace, but he's also aware that Nintendo won't make its games easily accessible at reasonable prices in the long run. The second-hand market takes advantage of that too. One approach is to simply wait for that spontaneous burst of "ah, I feel like playing this specific game," and hoping it's an unplayed or unfinished one. Another option is to wait for a new installment in a series and going back to the last one to be up to date. It might not be perfect, but it's a process that gives him a bit of mental peace. And speaking of peace, our friend has found solace in Nintendo's recent announcements about the Switch 2. Maybe this is the wake-up call he needs? After all, the console's more powerful innards should make it easier to tackle those backlogs once and for all. So, there you have it. A personal story of struggle and self-discovery. Will our friend find peace with his game backlog? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain: Switch Spotlight will be keeping an eye on the situation.